everyone, and welcome back to this week's Trader Joe's haul. So this is a little bit of a smaller haul. I believe there was only 2 brand new items that I purchased. I think there was one more in stores that I took video for you. So we're just gonna add those 2 items in next week's taste test video. So hopefully Trader Joe's has even more new items next week, so that taste test will be a good one. But yeah, let me share with you what we got this week. So first up, we just grabbed the spicy uncured charcuterie selection. This one is the spicy one. Those are all the meats that it comes with. This one is great, so I'm gonna have that with some charcuterie. Lakeland's favorite crackers, everything but the bagel seasoned bite-sized cracker. She actually loves this with hummus, all sorts of dips, but I grabbed the hummus packs at Costco, the little individual ones, and she needed some crackers to go with that. I grabbed 3 cucumbers over here. I'm gonna be making my pickles, so these are the cucumbers that I like to use with that, so I grabbed 3 of them, and then I'll make the solution for that and can them up because I am almost out of pickles, so I love to do that. Over here, I picked up the ripe avocados 4 count. Now, I did want to mention, when I first saw these, I was like, ripe avocados, and one of you did mention 2, but they're never ripe. I will say, every time that I picked these ripe ones up, they are already ripe, which is really nice because especially if you need them right away, normally I have to leave them on the counter for a few days to ripen up. But these ripe ones that say that they're already ripe, every one that I picked up at least have been ripe and ready to go. So hopefully your guys's are like that too, because I did notice that. I'm like, hey, I like that. Down here we grabbed some mini flour tortillas. These are for black bean tacos one night this week for dinner. We grabbed some salmon, some fresh Atlantic salmon. So the salmon is actually kind of a funny story. A couple of weeks ago, I bought the canned salmon for a dinner recipe, and I did not read the can, you guys. There was bones and skin in the canned salmon. I had no idea that you were even able to eat salmon bones. So that's just a big no for me. I'm sorry, I cannot eat bones. I cannot eat skin. So I returned the canned salmon. So this week I opted for the boneless, skinless filet, the fresh one. I am just gonna cook this one up, and I know that there's no bones in it, so this makes me much happier. So let's try that dinner again with some fresh boneless salmon. This is the first brand new item this week. We've got the crispy shiitake mushrooms. These are battered and fried. Look at that. That looks like it would be a good appetizer. These are in the freezer section. And then here are the nutrition facts, ingredients, and heating instructions. Okay, we've got air fryer instructions. Perfect. That's how we will be cooking this up, but we will try this in next week's taste test video. We grabbed some organic limes over here, some of the sweet picante peppers with creamy cheese filling. This is great to leave out on the charcuterie board. And I also like to put this in my salads as well. So that's another great option for that. Tristan was with me today, so he wanted to pick out a little chocolate bar. These are the oat chocolate bars. They are gluten-free, they're vegan, and it comes with 3 chocolate bars in this one box. So that's great. I grabbed some of the organic tomatoes medley over here. I like all the different colors. We make homemade pico de gallo, and we put that on top of the black bean tacos. Really great, so love that. I got Brent some creamer over here. This one is the non-dairy oat creamer, and I grabbed him the cinnamon bun. They had all 3 flavors. They had the brown sugar, the cinnamon bun, and they have the gingerbread one all in stock at my store, so you can take your pick. We had the gingerbread one last week, so I grabbed Brent the cinnamon bun for this week. Cilantro to go with that pico de gallo, and that's what the limes were for as well too. I already had some onions in the fridge. And then I grabbed some cheeses. We're gonna do some queso this weekend. So I grabbed some of the jalapeno Monterey Jack cheese, and then you've gotta have just like a mild cheddar cheese to go with that. And then we'll cook up some like ground beef, some taco seasonings, and yeah, we'll make like a little skillet queso and dip it in chips. We always grab bananas every week, so we grab some more of that. Now this week, I grabbed 2 bags of the organic russet tomatoes. I believe this is a 3-pound bag. I was looking for a 5-pound bag, but they didn't have the organic ones in a 5-pound bag, so I just opted for 2 of the 3-pound bags, and I make homemade French fries with this. I tried it for the first time a couple of weeks ago, and it turned out so good. Everybody has been loving it, and we are already almost gone. So perfect. I'm gonna make 6 pounds of it and freeze it up, and then we just keep it in the freezer. You pop it in the air fryer and put whatever seasonings you want on top, and they are so good, and it's just one ingredient. It's just the potatoes, and then obviously whatever seasonings that you want to season them up with. But yeah, so I'll do that this week, make some more of that. The Candy Cane JoJo's ice cream is back in stock. This one is one of my favorites. I love a good peppermint ice cream. Brent, not the biggest fan, but that's okay. This one's just for me. And then Tristan has got to have ice cream too. So he loves the chocolate non-dairy ice cream. This one's with coconut milk, so safe for him to eat. And then we've got the cracker assortment over here. It comes with 4 individually wrapped varieties. So that's to go with the meats and cheeses. And then one of my favorite, well, this is my favorite coffee that Trader Joe's carries, but I was so bummed to see this. I almost walked right past this because I didn't recognize it. The Wintry Blend coffee is back in stock, but if you guys can tell, it's in new packaging, which makes me so sad. I hate bagged coffee. I loved how it used to come in like the tin. It was just, I don't know, I just love like coffee in tins better than bags. It's not as special, which is so unfortunate. But it looks like the recipe hasn't changed. Like there's no natural flavors in here or anything. So at least they didn't mess with that. But yeah, so we've got new packaging for the Wintry Blend coffee. This is a medium dark roast, and it's sprinkled with cinnamon, cloves, red and green peppercorn. So it's just nice and like has those wintry spices in it, and you can really taste it in the coffee, and it's my favorite. So gotta have that every year. And then our last brand new item of the week, we've got the strained thick and creamy Greek yogurt plain. So 15 grams of protein. We love Greek yogurt, especially me in Lakeland. I like to sweeten mine with just some honey. I do some granola, and then I'll even put in some of the freeze-dried raspberries in there too. And it's so good. Nice, easy breakfast for the mornings. Okay, and then here are the nutrition facts and the ingredients. Okay, so there was one more new item this week. It actually was a coffee, and that's why I didn't pick it up, because I opted for the Wintry Blend coffee because that's my favorite. But I think it was like a cinnamon coffee, but I'll show you guys that now. Okay, so we've got the brand new cinnamon spiced coffee. It is $8.99. And then here are the ingredients on the coffee. Now we also have this, I'm not sure if this is a new item, but this is Jingle Jangle for the dogs. It's absolutely adorable. I unfortunately do not have a dog, but I wanted to share it with you guys in case any of you guys were interested in that. Okay, so that is everything that we got this week. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.